The Living Business Series is an initiative of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center. It is a recognition of the efforts of indigenous Ghanaian businesses, making an impact in local communities in the 10 regions of the country. Who will be tomorrow's Club 100 companies? The future captains of industry. We traveled across the country to find them, big and small, as they invested in creating wealth and opportunity in their local communities. Intravenous Infusions Limited is an example of a truly enduring Ghanaian enterprise, established in 1974. 42 years on, they are certainly doing something right.
Our core business, as our name suggests, is the production of IV fluids, and also we do produce injectables.
Located in the eastern region, their location has given them many advantages, from a preferential corporate tax rate of 18.75% to various other exemptions.
For us in the pharmaceutical industry, who are actually manufacturing in Ghana, we benefit from tax exemptions, and that helps us to stay very competitive.
This truly indigenous Ghanaian business is making waves across the sub-region, tapping into a growing sub-regional market across neighboring countries.
We export our products to La Côte d'Ivoire, the Burkina, Togo, Benin, and also parts of Nigeria. And therefore, the market size is tremendous and the opportunities are immense. And we believe that potential investors will be able to get value for their investments.
Prefus assembles high-quality street lighting units across the country. It is based in the Ashanti region, where it serves a vital complementary role in infrastructure development.
Our greatest achievement has been the establishment of the factory, because we were not into assembling. We were just buying the whole lamp, including everything from outside. So we thought that since the local indigenes and then the youth don't have enough work, we just assemble it so that we give job to those who are not working.
It absorbs various technically trained youth from the tertiary and technical institutes in the Ashanti region.
In the next 5 years, Prefus is going to venture into manufacturing of the cables and then the other components that we use in the assembling of the lamps, and then getting into solar and then LED. In all these, we're going to assemble them locally. Wherever light is, you find Prefus Limited.
Baba Yabdo of Yabco Focus Company Limited saw an opportunity in an indigenous household activity of fruit processing, something local women in the Upper East region and indeed across the country engage in.
We process baobab into juice, mango, and tamarind. These are trees that are commonly found within the Upper East region.
He made a living business out of the opportunity that today has won the company many awards.
We started off with about 15,600 Ghana cedis, but we have now grown into a business that is worth over 1 million Ghana cedis. In fact, I think we are now 2 million.
The business is creating work for many youth, especially young girls who might have had to be forced into marriage otherwise.
By 2014, we had about 21 women groups that actually go into the processing of the baobab powder for us to buy. We also have other organizations that have also developed interest and are supporting us by engaging other women. There is an NGO in Paga as a result of this initiative that has created jobs for 6,000 women and youth who process the baobab for us to go and buy and produce the juices. These fruits are very nutritious. In fact, it's a fact that the baobab is 6 times richer in vitamin C than orange, 6 times richer in potassium than bananas, and twice as rich in calcium than milk.
Dan Adams is a pharmaceutical manufacturing company established in 2005 in the heart of the city of Accra. It is the only pharmaceutical manufacturing company that produces antiretroviral drugs in West Africa, with a capacity of 680,000 capsules a day.
The company was founded by an amazing Ghanaian entrepreneur, Dr. Jamfi, whose vision was to bring quality healthcare to Africa.
Dan Adams Pharmaceuticals is a joint venture business between Adam Pharmaceutical and Dampon. The company started operation in 2005, where the core activity is to actually develop the local talent, where they can manufacture drug for the local people.
And we manufacture antiretroviral drugs here. We also manufacture antimalarials, analgesics, and a number of other products.
Dan Adams has a capacity utilization of about 350 million tablets per annum. That is, we are installing into oral solid dosage facility. Dan Adams has employed almost about 98% local Ghanaian, and most of them are being trained locally here, and we have 176 staff strength.
We do actually do business with Benin, with Togo, with Cameroon, Burkina Faso, Niger. We are expanding as a company into Nigeria.
We have this tax exemption from the government, which is a very good thing for us as a company. We have other benefits also as a local manufacturing company, where the government also exempt us from a lot of tax when we import our raw materials and our packaging materials. And also, in the only manufacturing company who is into manufacturing of HIV drugs.
The vision, and the strategy that we've put together is basically providing, healthcare across Africa. So Nigeria, I think, is a big first step. If Ghana wants to do what Ghana needs to do for Ghana, then it needs to encourage local manufacturing.
Dan Adams has received many awards in the industry based on their quality health service. Carmez produces lime products that are used in the gold processing, road construction, and water treatment industries.
Averagely, we produce 150 bags of 800 kilograms bags of hydrated lime a day.
Based in Ghana's western region, this company has been operating for over 22 years.
All the gold mining companies in Ghana, we have been supplying them with lime, and other West African countries all these years. Almost every day there is a delivery to a mine site. We've won the silver medal, we've won bronze tax award, being a good taxpayer.
Kantanka Motors is the culmination of a dream and passion for mechanical invention of Apostle Safo Kantanka.
In 2014, we've partnered with a group in China, China Big Science and Technology Group, came out with a semi-automated assembly plant with a production capacity of 8 cars in a day.
Today, that dream is now a fully fledged automobile assembly plant in the central region.
By the next 10 years, we'll find Ghanaian roads covered with about 50% of Kantanka. It's a very high market share, because Ghana imports roughly 70,000 cars in a year. So if Kantanka is producing 35,000 in the Ghanaian market a year, it's a very big breakthrough.
a child psychologist and teacher turned agronomist and organic food processor. Mabel Ann Okata started Okata Farms in 2005. Okata Farms is an award-winning organization recognized several times for the quality and the excellence of its operation.
Okata Farms is a multi-crop farm and it's an agro-processing company as well. And we have a variety of crops ranging from rice. We have different varieties of rice. Then we have our maize, we have cassava, we have cocoyam, we have palm, we have cocoa.
Mabel is passionate to the core about growing food to feed the nation. You can see it in the smile on her face.
The greatest satisfaction that I get is to put one seed in the ground and harvest bags of rice, bags of maize, get bags of gari.
She has created work for over 3,000 farmers all across the Volta and Northern region. In the Upper West region, less than a kilometer from the border, is Tequila Farms Estates. This man's passion is to add value to primary crops in order to reduce the crippling poverty that besets many communities in the Upper West region.
Tequila Farms, with this machinery, take 4 to 5 hours to produce shea butter, which the women folk take 5 days, between 4 and 5 days to do. So you can see we are adding value to our products and we are saving time, and we are actually in employment of over 2,000 shea nut pickers. We have taken delight in undertaking this processing because it will save time, it will cost less labor, and it will even employ more of our women folk.
The export of fresh mango was the business case that launched the establishment of Integrated Tamale Food Company.
ITFC came into being in the year 2000 with the aim of growing organic mango and exporting fresh organic mango.
But challenges in exporting fresh fruit quickly soon necessitated a change in the product choice of the company, from fresh fruit to dried fruit.
ITFC's raw materials are produced in Gushe here and the surrounding communities, which is in Ghana. About 98% of the employees of ITFC are from within the catchment area. For the facility alone, about 99% of the facility workers are females.
Mr. Sam Owusu Bennett is a true son of Sunyani. He started by running a chemical shop, later going into the construction supplies, and eventually into the hospitality industry.
After I've reached my climax in the building materials business, it was like you have to diversify the business. So I thought of a hotel doing. But my conception about hotel was, well, if I close for my shop, let me get to the hotel. How many people slept? 5, 10. Then I'll collect my money, then I will leave. Not knowing I was going to something bigger than that.
From 15 rooms to 138 rooms, Mr. Bennett couldn't believe the progress.
And within about 3-4 months, anytime you come, the room is full. People are eating. People are, enthused about the place. And I said, so what kind of business is this? And even with a new conference hall that we've built, there are about 5 rooms that is going to add up to make it more than 140.
We thank all these small and medium-scale businesses all across the country making an effort, investing in their local community. We encourage them to think Ghana.
Think Ghana.
Think Ghana.
Think Ghana.
Think Ghana.
Think Ghana.
Make it happen.